Hey, it's Drybear. New events have gone live in the First Descendant, and we have some responses from the devs on future updates as well, so it's time to dive in. Now, hotfix has just gone live, which made some adjustments to the Deathstalker encounter, making the weak points bigger, as well as adding a brand new event into the game. So if you go into the game and you hit escape, you can actually go to the new Descendant daily tasks. The previous one is now missing. It's gone because it ended. It was going to be ending last night, so that one is over. That's where you were getting materials for your energy activator, as well as your crystallization catalyst and your million gold and boosters and things like that. There's a brand new one up right now which only has cosmetics in it. So if you go into your game and you boot up your Descendant daily tasks, all you have to do is farm 200,000 Kuiper shards and do 2 infiltration operations, and you will get the fluffy turkey back attachment and the chest piece, which is the autumn leaf. On top of that, there's also a turkey spray that you can earn. They'll be unlocking it throughout this time period. However, you'll notice that we don't have any events in-game right now that are giving progression materials, and that is because there was another event that was supposed to go live today that didn't. So right now, all we have is the cosmetic event, and if you're wondering where your million gold and your materials are, it is not live in the game currently. Now, if you're feeling kind of bummed out by the event in-game, you're not alone. There's already been a bunch of complaints directly to the 2 directors that respond to the Q&A on their public Discord, and they've responded by saying that there is another event that was supposed to go live today but didn't. As of right now, the making this video, the event has been delayed by 1 day, which means that hopefully tomorrow during the day we'll have the second 30th anniversary event that will go live, and hopefully this is where we'll get all of our daily logins for gold and Kuiper and materials and crafting and things like that, so that we have a reason to log in and get those bonuses every single day. So they mentioned that they apologize that it is delayed by a single day. They were meant to run simultaneously, and they also recognize that by having just the cosmetic one up and the loss of the farming materials event is going to be a bummer, and they won't make excuses. This is entirely our fault. Moving forward, we'll focus on better integrating and managing events, ensuring that the rewards durations and the nature of the event are seamlessly aligned. And they also reiterate that going into Season 2, starting on December 5th and going through Q1 of next year, they will be having more events that focus a lot more on giving out a ton more items. They've already promised in their dev Q&As that they will be giving events as part of Season 2. They will be giving fully crafted crystallization catalysts, energy activators, and other things like that. So they want to make sure these in-game events that are helping you farm and progress are staying frequent. But that's just the event that's going on right now. There's even more Q&As. They've been answering tons of questions every day, so let's catch up on what we've missed since the last video. The first one is going to be pretty big for a lot of people. A player asked, please add private operation option to the special operations so that you can solo queue the special operations if you want to. And the response from the main director was, it's in preparation and we're working to deliver it by December. So they're working on it right now, but they're hoping that they can make it so that the special operations will have a solo mode option starting with the launch of Season 2. They might miss it, but that's in the plans right now. There's also been some questions around some of the ultimate weapons, like which ones are getting buffed. We also know that many of the Descendants are going to get some percentage-based or stat-based changes with the launch of Season 2, but there's also a lot of questions on whether or not these are going to be adjusted, like which ones are going to be adjusted, and also which of the weapons are going to be adjusted as well, because many people are wondering like which of the ultimate weapons are going to become super viable at the launch of Season 2. And the director confirms that the first round of ultimate weapon rebalancing will not include the Frost Watcher. So if you're wondering if the Frost Watcher is going to be in that rotation, they are looking at the usage of the Frost Watcher. One of my biggest gripes with the Frost Watcher is just how awkward it is to get the chill power bonus to trigger and how long it lasts. It'd be very nice if it was a little bit easier to use, especially for like my Viesa build, so I can actually use it more consistently, but getting it to proc and getting it, staying up all the time with 100% uptime is incredibly cumbersome, and hopefully they make some adjustments there. But Frost Watcher is not going to be in the first round of ultimate weapon adjustments. Extending even further from the Frost Watcher is they are planning to go back and adjust some of the older content that is really cumbersome to be played in groups overall or in solo, or like just general, like your matchmaking alone, not not like private matchmaking, but group matchmaking, but you're by yourself without a party or pre-made. They specifically mention Frostwalker, Molten Fortress, and Gluttony. They plan to make their adjustments focus on reducing the requirement for party play and making solo play more viable. And I think that's going to be a big thing as well, especially for some encounters like Molten Fortress. There's 6 pylons to mess around with. It's very easy for one person to ruin it for the whole group. Like if one person doesn't know the Molten Fortress mechanics and they're going around and hitting the pylons without knowing what they're doing, they could very easily cause the entire group to wipe, because you really need to get all of those together with the amount of boulders that are coming out and how fast the pylons change. So they are going to be looking at Frostwalker, Gluttony, and Molten Fortress to make sure that they are very much puggable and also very much soloable as well in some cases, so you can actually get through those without being hard gate kept trying to get towards the end game if you're like a newer player. They also comment that there is no new ultimate Valby skin in the works. There is that Valby transforming, evolving skin that will come out with Season 2, but there's no planned ultimate Valby skin. And because of what they're doing right now with reviewing their skin policies and everything, they plan to potentially bring back some of the ultimate Valby bundles when the new store rolls over, so that you can still have those. We know that some of those bundles have been lost to time because the store rolled over and they only kept the core 5, right? So the original ultimate Valby bundle disappeared. You couldn't get that ultimate Valby bundle anymore. They might bring that back again. However, they've been reviewing how they handle the potential sale and presentation of skins, and so that may end up changing or being an audible at the last second. Which, just extending from that, they mentioned this before, that they will not be reselling any of the limited skins that they had before, but they reaffirmed that today with a response in the Q&A saying, as a result of legal review, it has been concluded that limited skins cannot be resold. Understandably, many of you are curious about which skins are affected and what will happen with the event skins currently on sale. We'll be preparing a detailed announcement with all the specifics soon. Thank you for your patience and understanding. So this doesn't mean the ultimate skin bundles. It doesn't mean that the skins that rotated out of the store are no longer available. It means that any of the skins that they presented to the player as having been limited will not be resold. As far as I know, this includes the Panda skin, the onesie skin, the Academy Cadet skins, as well as like the maid skins and some of the limited swimsuit skins were all listed as being limited, which means that they will only be available for that time period. They've already mentioned that they're going to be bringing back the ultimate skin bundle. So if you're looking for like the Norse Viesa or some of the older skins for like Ajax and Viesa, Lepic, those kind of characters, those ultimate skins are going to be coming back with the launch of Season 2 and will be sold individually. They've already confirmed that for us, but the limited skins will not be brought back. However, they did mention that just because the limited skins that were sold for specific characters won't be coming back, it doesn't mean that those skins may not be repurposed or remade, like recolored or modified in some way. Like maybe the Schoolgirl Academy skins will have some adjustments to them, a different jacket, or be recolored or something, and then resold in a different form with a different name. And they also mentioned that the characters that didn't get those specifically are not off the table either. So for example, again, with the Academy Schoolgirl outfits, there were characters that didn't have that as part of their selection, like Sharon or Haley, because she didn't exist at the time. They mentioned that they probably will be giving an option to buy the Academy Cadet skins for characters that didn't have it originally, because those were never marketed or sold as limited because they didn't exist. They also confirmed that they are working on another big thirst traps short video for Ultimate Sharon and her skin. So if you're looking forward to, the Fishnet's Freyna taking over the internet, they are working on a version of that for Ultimate Sharon and her skin as well. They said that they'll be releasing it likely next weekend, so you just have a week to wait before, the Thirst Trap Sharon comes out and shakes up the internet once again. And there's a bunch of small things that we can wrap up in another video specifically, but things like being able to turn off subtitles that are permanently locked on for missions and things like that. Even though you can mute the voices if you would like to, you cannot remove the subtitles right now, and so they're playing some like small features like that for Season 2. The countdown for Season 2 has started. It's, we're just a couple weeks away here, December 5th for Ultimate Sharon, Keelan being launched as a new Descendant, the new Void Vessel mechanics and everything that goes along with those, and some new skins and cosmetics coming into the store as well. So let me know what you think about the updates today, the new event, and hopefully the progression event coming out tomorrow down below. If you found value in today's video, leave a like down below, leave a comment for the algorithm to help this video get seen seen by more people. And don't forget to check out my other channels for other content and other stuff and other things.